Mr. Chigeni, listen to me.
Yes, Chair.
One, you're going to give us the documents that I earlier guided on, every document relating to this project, so-called, from application up to the current status by close of business today. Number two, you're going to come back here on Tuesday and clerk, invite the following persons: the ministers of internal affairs, together with the IGP, the minister for Kampala, the executive director of Kampala will be here on Tuesday. The Lord Mayor of Kampala will be here on Tuesday, together with his executive. The Speaker of KCCA will be here. And while coming here, she or he should come with the minutes, if any, approving this project. If any, mark my words. The persons that constitute the PPC, Physical Planning Committee of KCCA. Finally, the Managing Director of Kiham Enterprises. In your letter, clerk, make sure you are exhaustive. You give them the background and the possible questions they are likely to answer. This meeting is adjourned to Tuesday at 10 o'clock.
But I'm disappointed with Mr. Penan Chigeni. This is not the Chigeni I knew.
I will not allow you to express disappointment. Do you have a question for him?
But my question, okay, Chair, let me go to the question. Two questions. There is no approved plan on the property that belongs to KCCA. There is no allocation, there is no approved plan on the property that belongs to KCCA. But someone is busy putting structures, and the person is denying KCCA access, and the deputy ED is saying, you know, we have not seen this, the other. I want to again put the question, if it was someone else doing that on his own land, would you leave that person to do so? But two, Chair, there's something that we skipped, which I thought it was vital. If someone writes a letter stopping the construction to a completely different company that it did not apply to do.
That is not true. The letter is addressed to the applicant.
The applicant was
Kiham. Kiham. They wrote to the same person.
But delivered to the wrong address.
No, he said it is the right address, the address quoted in the application. It is only the stamp that somebody chose to apply, which has Ham Enterprises.
Okay.
I think some people normally have a group of companies.
So
Honorable Itungo?
Just one pick from the record. The record is the letter you have just read, 20th August. I want to find out from the ED, from 20th when you wrote the letter and today, what is on the ground? Has the developer stopped or something is happening?
I have not verified yet what is on ground. I don't have a current update.
Yeah,
Honorable Kayon Nsibambi.
I think this is really worrying because you're talking about an issue not only coming up in the headlines, but as a technical person, you definitely know the effect of encroachment and developments where you are not behind. So I think it is really perturbing for you to say you are not aware.
Would you not better ask him why he has not?
Yes, I wanted to ask
First.
that exactly. Why are you on leave when actually you're supposed to be in the field on this particular matter? Is it because it is an order from above? The entire world wants to know, not only just...
Order from above, don't make reference to order from above yet, before we receive that order from above, because we do not know the particulars.
Chair, I rest my
I don't
case.
want to falsely accuse my brother Joel Museveni, the president, disregard the law. I want to first get that order from above, if at all. Mr. Chigenyi, is there one reason, not two, why you have not gone to the ground to establish, just a minute, to establish, one, the status quo, especially where you say your officers went and were denied access onto your own land in your regulatory zone?
Mr. Chairman, we expect compliance of the developer, and that is the gist of the last line in our...
Who enforces compliance?
KCCA.
Your officers went to enforce compliance, and you're saying they were denied access. How do you expect compliance if you cannot access?
We have engaged the developer by writing to them this letter, and this letter was received yesterday, and thereafter we hope...
Where is your executive director?
My executive director is out of the country.
Until when?
Until Monday.
Good. Where is your Lord Mayor?
I cannot give account of the Lord Mayor's...
Are you working as a team?
Yes, we are. And
in this parliament, we have forced you to work as a team previously. And we thought what we started as a forceful relationship would metamorphose into something natural, because to us it is natural to work together. You are coming for a meeting and you don't see your boss. You cannot find out what could be happening. Or you want to tell me you are not answerable for your brother's, you know, is it called my brother's what? You're not your brother's keeper. Would you give us one reason why you have not gone to ground?
Why we have not?
Why you have not been to the ground, you yourself? Because your team has cried out loud that we were denied access. You remained in the comfort of your office, which you would not do had it been Yusuf Nsibambi, as the Honorable Nsibambi said. Who deployed from your report? Who is guarding the place that denied your people access?
I have no confirmation.
Did you ask your people when they said we have been denied access? I don't want to rely on the statement by the Honorable Itungo that did you say they are soldiers according to the monitor? I don't want to rely on that. Who is guarding this place that denied your people access? I am giving 5 minutes. No, we are pausing for 5 minutes for him to find out from his people. We are resuming in 5 minutes.
Mr. Chairman, I'm sharing a report that I have received from the building committee inspector with the clerk to the committee for the committees to refer to. In the report, the building inspector notes that he reached the place and was denied access. The facility, the holding door facility section is guarded by Uganda Police Force personnel.
Okay. Can I have your colleagues who have not introduced themselves?
Chair, when you see a normal person and you are sure the person is normal, behaving or acting abnormally, then you better know there is something abnormal beyond his or her control. Chair, I took time to go to that channel yesterday. Actually, it's not Uganda Police protecting the channel. It is the army. Army protecting the... Now I was wondering whether now KCCA has improved to the level of employing the SFC or the army as its enforcement. Where am I going to, Chair? Chair, your committee has the powers to summon anyone. Remember the saga that was at Forest Mall? The same thing was happening. And a gentleman who was a building was summoned. He came and gave his part of the story. So, Chair, I would request, why don't you summon either Ham or Ham and what have you to appear here and tell his side of the story? Let Ham appear here and tell us where he gets the powers. Let Ham Ham.
Don't use that word against somebody who is not in the committee. Let him come and give his version or side of the story.
Yes.
Supposing you are choosing him falsely and wrongly.
No, Chair, I'm picking from what is being said.
Yeah, you've not heard from him.
I've heard Ham, so I'm not sure.
You've not heard from him.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, Chair.
You can come here and say, I'm actually not the one.
So whatever it is.
But I have noted your point. I've understood.
Then too, I see some kind of hijacking to a person who was not ready, because some of that information is confidential to the office bearer.
How?
Yes, because the office bearer here is the accounting officer. The accounting officer is not here.
No. He was delegated in writing. Honorable Kayondo, don't go down that route.
No, Chair, because...
You see, listen, when I restrain you, and first switch off that microphone, of the executive director. So don't take that line. I have noted your first prayer. I'm going to
have the approval.
Yes.
The developer doesn't have a plan, but is directed.
Not even allocation.
It doesn't have allocation. But a letter is written to him on the procedure, on the work method. Because that letter you're reading, it is involving the work method. The COT, don't affect.
Thank you.
Don't do what.
Thank you.
I think I need to hear from how do you give a work method? How do you direct somebody who've not given approval?
No, we will not go down that line. Thank you. Honorable Kasolo.
Thank you.
And over this issue,
I don't live in Kampala.
Personally, I've lived in Kampala throughout my life.
You're lucky.
Now, we are seeing so many voices from the minister, the road mayor, all people speaking different issues. accusations and counter accusations are happening. Now, when you look at the team which is before us, it's just the ED and the technical people. I would beg you, Mr. Chair, using your power, that we need to exhaust this thing by inviting all the other parties to be in one meeting, and we resolve this matter at once, rather than this small team who seem, according to how they are answered, who seem to be lacking certain information because they report somewhere they are under siege and so forth. So my prayer would be that we organize another meeting which will include all
Honorable Mpendi Bumali.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, members should understand. First of all, if I'm to go through what is happening, even if we are talking of development and reconstruction as per the purported order from the President, it is on record that the President said, even if I give a directive, that directive should be implemented in accordance with the law.
He did not even have to say that. The law is stronger than the President.
Yes, but he is on record saying so.
I didn't see him.
Even the Attorney General guided that you, accounting officers, if someone comes to you claiming there is any order from above or a directive from the President, you should execute that directive in accordance with the law. So the issue here is that the law must be followed, even if we are to implement the directive of the President. But now the way I'm seeing things moving here, there, it is really looking ugly for someone to occupy.
Honorable Itungo.
I want to first ask the question, then I give some guidance, Mr. Chairman, through you. Chair, this letter from KCCA, in one of the paragraphs, they are talking about project affected persons. Who are those? Number two, where are they? If they have been vendors, where are they? Then finally, Mr. Chairman, with the guidance, Chair, I want the KCCA team to appreciate our concern as stakeholders. And the question we're actually asking in good faith.
I don't like that disclaimer.
Chair, they may be hard to hear, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
So, Chair, what I want to request is that they submit the necessary documents as far as this project is concerned. But also, Chair,
I have already guided on that.
But also, Chair,
haven't I?
But also, Chair, let's not just sit in the boardroom. Nakivubo channel is not far from here. We have gone out, including...
I am not a surveyor.
So, Chair, we can go as a committee.
Wait. Why are you making that? Why are you jumping the gun?
Chair, why are you fearing to go to
you know that I don't fear. Okay, thank you all colleagues for your... Mr. Chigeni, listen to me.
Yes, Chair.
One, you're going to give us the documents that I earlier guided on, every document relating to this project, so-called, from application up to the current status by close of business today. Number two, you're going to come back here on Tuesday and clerk, invite the following persons: the ministers of internal affairs, together with the IGP, the minister for Kampala, the executive director of Kampala will be here on Tuesday. The Lord Mayor of Kampala will be here on Tuesday. together with his executive. The Speaker of KCCA will be here. And while coming here, she or he should come with the minutes, if any, approving this project. If any, mark my words. The persons that constitute the PPC, Physical Planning Committee of KCCA. Finally, the Managing Director of Kiham Enterprises. In your letter, clerk, make sure you are exhaustive. You give them the background and the possible questions they are likely to answer. This meeting is adjourned to Tuesday at 10 o'clock.
Internal Affairs atubulire deep police lwebera deployed okulemesa nannyini ttaka okutuuka ku ttaka lye. Era IGP nga deploying authority wa police atubulire police ku ttaka ekola kikoki okusobola n'okulemesa enforcement ya KCCA. Minister wa Kampala atubulire engeri gye bakolamu emirimu gye bagabamu ettaka mu Kampala. Mwami Amis Kigundu naye atubulire amaanyi n'obuyinza gy'abijja okusobola okugenda n'azingako ettaka lye batannamuwa nga talina plan n'aziba omwala nga bwe batugambye kandowooze nti tebamuwaayiriza. Kisaagadde kwe kubeera nti abantu bamwogerako ebigambo nga taliiwo. Tulaba bingi nnyo ebimwogerwako mu mawulire, ze saagala kugenda na bigambo biri mu mawulire ng'ate omuntu waali mu ggwanga mwali asobola okunnyonnyola. Executive Director wa Kampala atubulire obanga ddala ali in charge ng'asobola ddala akyasobola okwenforcinga amateeka ku bantu bonna awatali kubasosola. Andowooza omulala beebo kyetwagala bajje batubuulireko. Ne Speaker wa KCCA atubulire obanga kituufu nti ddala council yakiyisa n'ekikkiriza. Owulidde nti omuntu ne bamuwa twagala no bajje batubuulire obanga balina environmental impact assessment okusobola okumanya environment egenda kukosebwa etya. Owulidde kubanga waliwo abazze wano ne batugamba era bazibye omwala bayiwamu ettaka mu mwala kakati ne wa flooding ne omujjuzo ne gujja ogw'amataba ne gajja ne bifaana bwe bityo. Twagala tubitegeere. Twagala tutegeere naffe tumanyeeko ku wisdom eriwo mu kwagala okudevelopinga omwala ogwo okubeera nti tegufaanana nga ogufaanana. By the way, for the record, nze njagala nnyo omwala ogwo gukyuke. Sina kifaananyi ki omuntu kyayagala gukyusa nakyo. Kye nandibadde nakyo bye bintu nga bw'ogenda e Europe. Emyalo egyo gisanga nga bazimbyeko obuwoteeri obutonotono, abantu batuula wali ku mabbali ne beeriira enkoko ne banywa kacaayi nga balaba amazzi gayitawo nga gatukula. Emyala gya KCCA gyantama engeri gye gifaananamu. Ogenda n'ogutuukako nga gwonna gujjudde obucupa, gujjudde ebiveeraveera, ne weewuunya abantu ababeerawo ngeri ki gye bakola nga basitula kasasiro ne kazambi ne bayiwa mu mwala. Tubadde era tumaze okwogera wano tuteekateeka twagala okulambula omwala ogwo ogw'ebwayise oguli ku Northern Bypass. Lubigi oyita otya gateway y'eggwanga Northern Bypass abantu abava ku kisaawe mwe bayita okuyingira ekibuga ng'oyina omwala ogujjudde kasasiro bw'atyo nga gufaanana bubi n'okusinga kiteeze. Byonna bajje babitunnyonnyole wano. Mbadde siina maanyi gagenda mu maaso na kuwuliriza biddako nga maze okufuna kasasiro afaanana bw'atyo mu mutwe gwange. Ebbaluwa ya President gye bagambye twagala nayo tugirabeko. Olumu abantu bamudemonizinga, bamutunuza bubi ne bamufaananya bubi. Owulidde kuba ekisooka ekintu ekitono bwe kityo nakyo kyetaaga presidential intervention. Kati musajja twayinza n'okuba bamuwaayiriza ng'ebbaluwa tagiwandiikangako naye nga bamusiiga nziro okwongera okumwonoona. So nakyo twagala tulabe ebbaluwa tugirabeko tuginterrogating. So kifaananye si bulungi.